Hello, in this tutorial you're going to learn how to use the content editor. So I just chose a random page and this is your content editor area right here in the center of the page. It's similar to Microsoft Word in that you can make items bold, italicized, stuff like that. One thing specifically I wanted to point out was that you can make a block quote. So let's say I want to have this text kind of stand out a little bit more. If it were a quote or something like that, I would highlight all of the text, click this button right here. This is block quote, and you can see it shifts it in a little bit. If I click update and look at the live site, which I have open in a different tab, refresh the page, you'll see it makes the text a little bit bigger, adds this bar next to it, and it looks kind of like a little quote, or it stands out a little bit more. So let me undo that just by unchecking block quote. Let's say I want to make some text a link. Now these are all links, as you can see by the blue underlined text. I'm going to leave these alone so I don't mess any of them up. But let's say I want to make these words City Council a link. I'm going to highlight the text, and if you hover over this button right here, it says Insert/Edit Link. So I'm going to click that button. Let's say I wanted to link it to an external website. That's where I would put in the URL right here. So let's say google.com, just for example. I want to open all external links in a new tab. This is just a personal preference that we do recommend all external links open in a new tab. That way you're not taking your user away from your website in the current tab that they're looking at your website in. So you can see it is now underlined. That means it's a link. We want to click update, and then on the live site we hit refresh, and now you can see that this text is a link, and when I click on it in a new tab it opens google.com. Close this tab, go back to the admin, and in order to break a link, make the text not linked anymore, you click this button which says unlink. Now you can see that the text is normal. And let's say I want to link this text to a page on my website. I'm going to highlight the text, click on the button, and for example's sake, I want to link it to Join Our City. You can scroll through all the pages available that you can link it to, or you can type in a search of the specific page that you're looking for. But for example's sake, I'm just going to choose Join Our City. Add link. You can see it looks like a link now. I'm going to update, go to the live site, hit refresh, and you'll see that it takes you to Join Our City in the same tab because we did not check Open Link in New Tab. If we wanted it to open in a new tab, we simply highlight the text again, go back into the link, open a new tab, update. Update, go back to the live site, refresh. The link doesn't change in appearance, but we can see that it'll open in a new tab now, up here. Okay, so we'll close this page, go back to the admin, and I'm going to remove this just so I don't mess anything up on this page. The next thing I wanted to show you is adding a photo. Let's say I wanted to add a photo right in the top here. We want to click on Add Media. We can either choose to upload a file, select Files, you can find it on your computer, or you can go to the media library for files that you've already uploaded. For example's sake, I will use this image, and I want to link it to None. If we link it to the media file, that image will be clickable and it'll just bring up a new tab with just the image in the tab. Attachment page is similar. It'll open just the image, and then we want to link it to None, or we could choose a custom URL in which we would put in, for example, again, google.com. But for this example, I'm going to choose None, insert into page. Now if I click update, go back to the live site, hit refresh, there is my image. Let's say I want to make the image centered. I would click on the picture until it turns yellow, and then I would click on this little picture icon, choose center, and update. Click update again, refresh, and the image is centered. If the image is too big, let's say I want to make it a little smaller, go back to this icon and I can choose to make it a little bit smaller. Click update, update again, go back to the live site, hit refresh, and the image is smaller. Let's say I want to make some text clickable to open a PDF. Let's say I want, for example's sake, City Council again. I would go to Add Media, find the PDF that I want to link to or upload it from my computer, copy this URL right here by hitting Command C, close the page, click the link button, and paste in that URL that we just copied. We want to open all PDFs in new tabs. Click Add Link. You can see it's a link now. Update. Go back to the live site, hit refresh. Click on the link. It opens in a new tab and the PDF loads. And there it is. Close this. We'll go back to the admin and remove this link. I encourage you to play around with the content editor. It is a pretty handy tool that you will use to build all of your pages, and I hope this tutorial was helpful.